This is a ride that I took with Charlie yesterday, and it went horrible. I ended up getting hurt pretty bad. So what happened was I did some warm up at home. He felt great, and we started heading out. And one of the first things I like to do is I just like to move him out, just start trotting, and it usually gets him to settle and relax. But not today. So here he does see something up here, and this is not a path that we take very often. So he sees a for sale sign, and he does a little spook. I was prepared for it, and he actually does a couple more little spooks here. Let's see. Here in a couple seconds, he does another one, and I don't make a big deal out of it. I just tell him to keep going forward. And so there's another little one. So there's this side hill. I ask him to go up it. He does the little tiny spook. He's leaning hard to the right because that's back towards home. You can hear Stella calling out for him. I just ignore it. I just keep pointing his nose in the direction I want to go and just keep telling him to go forward. And this usually works with Charlie. Usually if I let him move his feet and just move out, he starts relaxing. He did a little bit of a blowout there, but he's definitely not relaxed. And it actually this ride gets worse. So here in a few seconds, we're going to actually, it's going to change to the county road where we meet up with the county road, which is a path that we take a lot. So this path right here, we don't take quite that often. So we're now on a county road, and he sees this barrel up here, which he knows very well, but he's still going to react to it, even though it didn't startle him. He actually seen it from quite a ways away. So he does a spook there. I just make sure that he just continues going forward. I give him a loose rein. Here in a second, I could tell he's going down. He's a nervous pooper, so I did let him stop and do his business, and then we just continue on. Usually this works really great with Charlie. Usually as soon as I get on, after we do our warm-up at home, I get on and I start just immediately moving him out, and he usually settles right in. But today, for some reason, he would not settle in. I'm going to bump him there a little bit. He's not paying attention to me. I'm going to bump him a little bit. So this is the first thing. Whoa. Jeez, lost my stirrup. I lost my stirrup. So he's spooky today. Woo! I lost my stirrup. I thought I was going down. Been a while. Okay, I don't want him to go in that soft dirt either. Starting to slow down. Whoa! Woo! Oh! He tripped. Wow. This is... Holy moly. What's going on with you today? You're spooky? You tripped? Oh. I think we've spooked. Actually, I think that was a spook and then he tripped. So we made it back. I untacked him. I'm putting him back in the pasture. But I don't know if you can tell, I'm limping. After the fourth spook, I decided to get off and just walk him the rest of the way home. He, within a minute of walking him, he startled again and stepped on my foot. And that's my bad foot. I had surgery on it a couple years ago, and that foot has never been the same. And he actually even ripped my boots, so now I need new boots. But yeah, I don't know what was going on with Charlie today. I've never had a ride like that to where he was that reactive. I even warmed him up before we went out. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know. Sometimes you just have those kind of days. It wasn't even that windy out, so I don't know why he was being so reactive. But anyways, I made it back. I didn't want to film my walk home. I mean, I had to sit there 10 minutes after it happened. I couldn't even walk. And then when, walking home, it took me a long time to get home. I almost thought about getting back on, but I was like, you know what? If he's just being that spooky, my foot already hurts. It's not going to do that very good in the stirrup. So I just ended up just limping all the way home. And, he's fine now. Now that we're home, he's fine. But we'll work on it. And, he's been out for quite a few rides this spring. And I don't know what the difference was. But, everybody has bad days. So